Welcome to Keep Trucking Personal, where we invite you to explore the heart and soul of our company, Kivi Bros Trucking. Through engaging storytelling, insightful market updates, and vibrant energy, our podcast reflects our culture, values, and achievements. Whether you're a team member or industry enthusiast, join us to build connections, foster growth, and inspire excellence. Discover why we're more than just a company. We're a community, a catalyst for positive change, and a home for those aspiring to be part of something extraordinary. The pre-trip is complete and engines ready. We're set to hit the road on the Keep Trucking Personal podcast. Let's go.
Hey everyone, welcome back. Keep Trucking Personal. I appreciate you joining me today, especially as we head into this busy season. I want to talk about some big upgrades that we're pushing out. And yes, 4th of July is right around the corner, but let's dive into what's new, what's important, and what's going to help you stay ahead as we enter into this month of July. First, this is exciting. This is something we've been working on in the back for quite some time, but it's called Digital Permit Book. And why this is important for every one of our drivers is on your tablet. It's already uploaded onto your tablet. You're going to see a new icon. It's similar to your CAT scales or even the motive icon. There's several on there: Vector, TransFlow, and your fuel card. It now has Digital Permit Book. So this Digital Permit Book will encompass all of the paperwork that is in your cab card book. And we're super excited for this because this has always been a tough spot in this industry. Every time a document renewal comes around, we would have to get you through a terminal as soon as possible, or make sure that we've emailed it to you. And it kind of became cumbersome to keep a clean checklist of who has it, who doesn't, and where it's been put. What this Digital Permit Book does is allows us to push out any new documents instantly to your tractor. So for example, a new insurance card. This coincides right with why we're bringing this platform live now. Is July 1st, our new insurance cards need to be in every tractor. Well, this Digital Permit Book has all of your insurance cards uploaded already. So as you're in it, you're already compliant. You have your cab card, your insurance card, you'll have your copies of your IFTA. Why this is important to have this Digital Permit Book is so you can have all of those documents, and all those documents will include your registration, your insurance card, your DOT. As you get your DOTs done, we'll publish them to that platform. All of the credentials we require as a motor carrier, all of this will be in your Digital Permit Book. So you're going to get information on how to log in if you haven't already. This airs after you already have received it, but it's very easy to log in, the company ID, and then your username and password, which you already are aware of. And you'll go in there, you'll log into your vehicle. And once you're in your vehicle, you will see all of your documents. And the good thing is once you log into your vehicle, those documents are on your tablet. So if you were to walk into a scale house, you don't have to have Wi-Fi in order to look at those documents. You have them right then and there at your fingertips. So super easy, excited to go through this. We're going to continue to upload annual permits. On our heavy haul side, many of our vehicles have annual permits. We'll continue to put documents pertaining to really anything that you would need. And we can grow that library at a snap of a finger. So very excited to roll this out. Like I said, training will come. Your pods are fluent in how this works. There's accident reporting procedures and all of the certificates, your APU certificate, everything that you need pertaining to your truck will be in this. So very exciting, brand new for us. We've been pursuing this paperless concept for a while. Now there is still some documents that you will have to come through the terminal for, and that's IFTA. You'll need the actual IFTA sticker. The same is true for your license plate tab, your Minnesota DOT, your New York HUT sticker. Many of those things you still have to apply. So there are things we will manage, to have to touch the truck in order to upload that document, but we will make sure now that everything is live and everything is current to set you up for a clean DOT inspection. That's the number one priority. Make sure you're legal and you're compliant and you have everything necessary to pass a DOT inspection. And why I'm talking about that, I want to remind everybody again that every DOT inspection that is clean, no violations, you earn money. So for example, if you get a level 1 A clean level 1 inspection, that's $200. A clean level 2 is $150, and a clean level 3 walk around credentials, real brief usually, is $100. Super important that you remember that and you take advantage of that. As we are seeing how hot it is everywhere, it kind of leads right into a good pre-trip means a clean DOT inspection. And why is that important? When it is this hot, you will start to see tire failures happen at a much higher rate. That's a big deal. You do not want to be caught on the side of the road at 100-degree temperature, waiting for a service truck to come change a tire. When, if we can catch it ahead of time, we can find that low tire. We can find that tire that has a defect in it and get it replaced while you can drive it is the most important. So super, super excited to continue to march down this mission of becoming streamlined, as well as helping set our drivers up for success. We've been seeing a lot of clean DOT inspections. We've really focused on the unsafe driving. We're focusing on the hours of service. Same goes for the driver fitness. We're really looking at managing these platforms to make sure that they keep you alerted and they keep us alerted so we can set you up for success and go through it. But a couple little tips and tricks that the DOT are still looking very closely at: your logbook. Make sure you have all of the information that's necessary in there, your trailer number, and make sure you don't have multiple trailers. Make sure you have your shipping documents in motive and they're actually there and it's accurate. It's not from your previous load. Your load checks, make sure you're double strapping, you're double securing those front bundles. I don't care what it is. That's kind of should be your number one. You're making sure that everything on the front of your trailer is double secured. You have that extra reinforcement in case you have to hit your brakes or something pops up. You want to make sure you are set up for success. Another exciting change that is coming to the pods is they are going to start managing the MPG. And the reason they're going to start managing the MPG is it's going to go hand in hand with the fleet rep that is assigned to the pod. And so the fleet rep, who is going to know all the vehicles in that pod best, is also going to help and make decisions on what can we do to help this driver. Is it a maintenance issue? Is the MPG affected because of maintenance? Is the MPG affected just because it's extremely hot out? Is the MPG affected because the APU isn't working? Is there coaching? Is the way the driver's using the shift stock and the automatics proper? Is he using cruise control as necessary? And working through that, because our mission is to increase miles per gallon. And as fuel increases, it's a bigger play for not only the trucking company, but for the driver. So while we roll onto this mission, you are a huge part of it. Not only do we compensate you back, because it takes effort. It's not easy. You have to pay attention to what's going on. You have to start slow and stop slow. You have to do all of the things right to hit those goals. So it's a big deal. We watch it closely. I want you to know as a driver that you are rewarded for that. Our target is 7 miles per gallon. Our trucks are spec'd for that. They're able to do it. We have many drivers that hit that, and there's tiers above that. But remember, that's our entry. We want you there. We want everybody to help. It's super exciting. But let's remember that you're going to hear more from your pods. You're going to hear more from your fleet rep within your pod about MPG. You're going to start to be talked about that continuously, because as any type of situation, doesn't matter if you're an athlete or you're a truck driver, you have to continually improve and find ways to improve. And that's what we do. And of course, as truck drivers, you have weather, seasons, everything ebbs and flows. So trying to be real time, talk about real situations as they matter and work through that. So really excited to get that kicked off. That'll be starting here in the beginning of July as well. Keep that on your radar. Another thing I want to remind everyone is, as we come into this holiday week, the 4th of July, there's a lot of things we have to be vigilant on, and that is making sure that we understand how we take care of our truck and trailer while they're loaded, and if we're on home time during a holiday. This is when people are looking to do bad things. There's bad actors out there, and they're looking to maybe possibly steal something off your truck. Who could even be steal your truck or your trailer. You can't assume that where you've been parking for many years is always perfect. Somebody could be watching it. The freight you haul could be what they're looking for. Who knows what it could be. You have to be extra cautious coming into these holidays. So do not drop a loaded trailer or leave it unattended. That's an easy layup for somebody out there. Pay attention to what you have. Do not drop the trailer loaded and leave it unattended. It's just, do not do it. You shouldn't disconnect honestly at all when you're at home. I know Some drivers, they try to fit their truck in their driveway. But unless you have a secured facility for that trailer, you're leaving it out there for someone to be looking at it. So be extra cautious. You're going to hear our operations team talk about it. You're going to hear somebody reach out to you and say, hey, man, just make sure if you're loaded, you're swinging through home, that you have this mapped out. Be thinking of it before you're in that situation. And even if you were to get towed, you don't want that to happen. You don't want something to say, hey, you park this in an illegal parking spot. Some of these parking lots, they're putting boots on trucks. Be prepared. Look at everything. Yeah, you have to be that prepared. I know in trucking, sometimes we can get caught up in little things, but it's a very complex industry and you have to pay attention to everything. So kind of to recap, we've talked about the digital permit book. It's on your tablet now. You're going to hear about it from your pods. You're going to get training on it. It's very simple. It's not a heavy lift. It's just giving you access to all the documents that pertain to your truck, that pertain to the company, that keep you compliant. Super exciting. You can download the app on your phone and you can even see these documents anywhere you are. So that's a big one. Clean DOT inspections. Remember, they pay. We watch that every month. We go through every inspection and make sure that it's good. So that pays. Make sure that you're capitalizing on that and you're doing all of your pre-trips because of the heat and the tires that can fail when it's this hot. So do the extra. The pods and the fleet pod rep are going to be working on your MPG. So expect to hear from them coming forward. Very, very big things coming out. I know they might sound subtle and we want them to be easy changes because they're upgrades and we want them to benefit you. So everyone, I wish you have a happy 4th of July. Remember, you're not just driving a truck, you're driving the American industry. You're helping families celebrate with food, goods, fireworks. Yeah, I mean, you could be hauling anything. It doesn't matter if you're in the flap industry or you're in that van industry or you're in the reefer industry. It doesn't matter. You're helping move America. So let's be proud of that. Be safe, prepared professionals. Until next time, keep trucking personal.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Keep Trucking Personal. We appreciate you taking the time to explore the heart and soul of Kivi Brothers Trucking with us. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review to let us know your thoughts. Tune in next time as we continue our journey together, diving deeper into what makes us a community, a catalyst for positive change, and a home for those who aspire to be part of something truly extraordinary. Until then, keep trucking, and we'll catch you on the next episode.